is our plane. You want to see some real speed? Hit the zoom.
What up, Maddlebees? I'm coming to you live from, where are we, babe?
We're in LA.
One thing about me is, if there's going to be a layover anywhere while we're traveling, I'm just gonna make that a stop on the trip. If you guys didn't know, most of the emissions that come from when you're flying come from takeoff and landing. And so if I've gotta land in LA anyway, might as well stay a day. That's basically why we ended up here. More importantly, I thought that while we were in LA, I would be able to finally visit YouTube Space LA, because I tried to visit it once like a few years ago before the panini. You have to be like registered in advance. Basically, they wouldn't let me in. So I thought, oh, well, since we're going to LA, we'll stay there for a day or two. I'll get to go see YouTube Space LA. So excited. Booked everything. Tried to look into how to register and found out YouTube Space LA is no longer open. It is permanently closed, which is disappointing in so many different ways, but specifically considering I made this whole part of the trip to go see it. So instead, Madison actually came up with something very fun for us to do today, and I'm gonna let her tell you about it.
What we're doing today is we're actually gonna go get our legs sugared. Shelby and I both don't shave our legs and haven't in like years. We've got a bunch of hair built up, and I'm sure this is gonna hurt quite a bit. I thought it could be fun since we're going to Hawaii to have like that nice look. So that's what we're doing today. It's not something that we'll continue to do. We've just never done it before, so we wanted to try it in LA where you could go and get the crunchy granola sugary experience. I'm gonna do a quick pano of the room for you all real quick. So here, since it is Monday at 8 o'clock, we got traffic backed up hardcore. Over there you can see the Culver City sign. This is our view right there. And then we go inside of the room and we got your bed right here. Shelby is obsessed with this wallpaper. She said,
so cool.
She goes, when the sun hits it just right, you can see like gold shimmering in the background, and she really likes the light behind the headboard. Just your typical little room situation here. We got all our stuff over there. Just wanted to give you all a little pano before we head out for the day. How are we feeling?
I'm feeling good. She's vlogging also. Stop. Stop.
How are we doing over there?
I was telling Madison the part she's on right now, it's like where your shin dips a little bit, and that's where the most hair is. So yeah, it's like the most painful part.
Okay, go back to praying.
You'll be a little sensitive maybe. Try to stay away from the sun. It's a pretty cloudy day, so you're okay.
All right, what's your take?
It was good.
Okay,
Honestly,
flip
like
on
not too painful. My legs are gonna be looking great.
Oh yeah, you're looking smoking hot down there.
Sure.
I'm ready. Oh,
I know.
okay.
I know. Good job. Good job.
It's not pleasant, but it's not bad. Oh. Anna's incredible, but it's just me being a big baby.
We're ripping hair out of your skin. That's not, you experience pain how you experience pain, you know?
Oh. But at least you got a lot off in that little, like, thing that we did, so. I told Shelby I think I'm gonna cry. So we'll see how that goes. No pressure.
Oh god. I mean, you experience pain how you experience pain.
I can like feel myself tearing up a little bit, but it's all good. I'm a little sensitive, as they say.
I mean, again, we are ripping hair out of your body, so you feel what you need to feel.
It's doing the job though, that's for sure.
After this pull, I'll let you get a close up of the...
Wow, that's beautiful.
You can see the, like, if you get it in the light maybe, you can see the little white part, but that's the root follicle part. That's like the nutrients that are making your hair grow.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
I know.
I appreciate the education along with the experience. That's great.
I know.
Wow.
I know, crazy, right?
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's just sugar, lemon, and water.
It looks really cool in y'all's hands too, like when you're kind of doing your thing.
When I first started, I wouldn't move my fingers how you're supposed to. So it would just melt down my arm. People who take like hair, skin, and nail vitamins regularly, their hair is like deeply rooted.
Oh.
It's like in there.
I feel like I'm ripping pretty good. I don't take any of those vitamins.
I mean, it's coming out nicely. Like, it's a pretty smooth.
The waterworks have arrived. I'm still good though. I'm still good, but
Sorry, we're almost done. The thighs are rough.
yeah, just like that. Those years it took to grow that hair is God. But it looks incredible. It looks really good. That experience was pretty freaking wild.
Really?
It hurt so bad.
I'm so upset. So like the lady came in my room when we were still doing mine and she was like, oh, I can take Madison now if you're ready. And I was like, oh no, I don't want her to go because I want to see the first like thing. And then we went to walk in the room and the lady goes, I only let one person in my room. Okay, but also like we're obviously here together and like wanted the experience. Whatever, boundaries. But I was really disappointed in that. So I didn't even get to see any of Madison's.
The reason that my lady said that she only allows one person back is because when she sugars, she kind of flicks the sugar, and she said she's flicked it on the wall before, but she doesn't like to have more than one person in there, so she doesn't end up flicking sugar at people. My legs feel crazy. They feel light and bright. These are the finished products. Wow, would you look at that? OMG. I did start crying. Luckily I didn't pee myself because I wasn't able to use the bathroom.
Yeah.
They had some technical difficulties with the bathroom. It was nice. Would I do it again? Maybe. Will I do it consistently? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
But it was fun as something to like kind of try out.
It feels like a very LA thing to do.
Now we gotta go get like a green juice or something.
Exactly.
We're headed out to try this new place called Earth Cafe, and it's
not new.
It's new to us because we don't have it in Texas, so I'm gonna go get some lunch. Did not make it at all. Wanted to give you all a quick update on my legs. As you can see, there they are. It feels really weird. To be quite honest, I don't like the way it feels. I've been sitting in the room and it's been our typical temperature that I think we had it on like 70 degrees or whatever. And my body, like top half of my body is fine, but the bottom half of my body is so cold. That lady ripped my blankets off of my legs. So I'm really sad that I'm just sitting here cold. Earlier I was having some issues with my legs tingling, which was really weird and kind of making me a little nervous. We signed the waivers and like I couldn't do anything about it, but I was like, I really want my legs to stop tingling.
Which is so weird because mine weren't tingling whatsoever.
They're not anymore, so I'm excited about that.
We came back from getting our sugaring done, which was a wonderful experience. I'm trying to find somewhere to put you down. That will work. We did the sugaring and then we did lunch at this place called Earth Cafe. And I don't think we explained why we were going there. It's been a little bit hectic this morning, as you've seen, but we decided to go there because we actually used to watch this show, or I guess we have watched the show. We watched all of it. It's done now. Called The L Word. The place where they hung out the most was called The Planet. I think it's called The Planet in the show. It's supposedly filmed in LA, but actually most of the show was filmed in Vancouver. And I looked it up about like if anything they used was actually here in LA. The only thing was that Earth Cafe was what Cafe Planet or whatever from The L Word was like modeled after. So I was like, well, we have to go to the Earth Cafe while we're in LA then. Well, they had like so many plant-based options and healthy options and local food. It was just like the perfect combination of everything that we care about. But now I just put on my sneakers instead of my platforms because we're gonna head out to go ride bikes. I feel like riding bikes down the beach, or I think it's the Santa Monica area, is like iconic LA thing to do. And obviously as environmentalists, like that's something we want to do. So Madison did some research and found us a place where we can hopefully rent bikes. And we're gonna head out now so that we can make it there before the sun goes down because it's been so cloudy. Weirdly, LA is supposed to be like super sunny and it's May, so you'd think it would be sunny. But anyway, I digress. Not to lose any more daylight, we are headed out. Actually, I forgot to tell you, since we last spoke, what I've actually been doing is I did a live stream with Lush, shopping their new well actually it's not even a new collection, it's like their tried and true products, but really good products for like travel and summer. And I just got to do a live stream with him about those products, which is really, really cool. And I feel like such a badass that I'm at a point in my career where I get to work with brands that I've been a fan of longer than I've been doing this as a job, if that makes sense. Like, I'm a Lush stan, always have been, so that was really cool. That's why things have been all over the place. But I just finished with that, so we're headed out. What are you twerking for? You gonna push the lobby button, or are you just gonna keep dancing over there?
I thought you pushed it. We got bikes, lift bikes everywhere. I would like to proudly say that I planned this part of what we were doing as far as activities go today. I didn't know if there were or weren't bike situations somewhere down here, but there are.
She was given a specific assignment to find where we could rent bikes, and it was successful.
Yes.
Riding a bike in a dress in Santa Monica.
The bikes ended up being pretty clutch to get around and see a good chunk of the coast here, which was really nice. But Shelby was really disappointed in the weather.
Oh, it's not that bad. I'm not really disappointed, just a little sad.
She's like, see, it's all cloudy and foggy, and like, this is not what I thought California was in late May. Like, LA in late May. Nevertheless, it was really nice. We covered a lot of ground in a little bit of time, and now we're currently walking around looking for our lift to take us to the restaurant. But just wanted to pop in and say the bike ride was great and is always a good way to see a lot of area when you're traveling. And then also the pier was interesting. I'm not into like shopping and all that, but you know, we came, we saw, we didn't buy anything. A lot of people are out there and checking it out. It's definitely popping, as you can see over there. No. Watching an event, but okay. I'm here for it.
Oh, okay. We're headed out for a trip today this morning that is going to be continued with my family. As I said at the beginning of the vlog, this is like one of the stops on the way to where we're going, and I try to, every time we have to like land and take off anywhere, I usually try to stay a couple days so that it feels like you're getting something out of those emissions. It just makes me feel better about it.
Yeah, I think we did a pretty good job. I mean, we biked, we had some interesting food last night.
And then the next stop is actually, we won't be meeting up with my family just yet, but it is another stop that would have been on the way to where we are going to meet up with my family. There are a lot of exciting vlogs coming, and we'll have a lot more discussions about it as we go on, just to make this vlog like wrap it up nice and give you guys enough content. We decided we would answer some questions from the last couple vlogs because we didn't do that in the last video.
Margot's last night is the place that we went to eat, and the food just was not the greatest.
Mine was actually borderline bad. That rigatoni I paid $24 for, and that meatball I couldn't even eat. It was so mushy.
And I had like a banh mi that had jackfruit in it, and the jackfruit was just super mushy. And I didn't really like my food that much, but I always try to not be like, oh, I don't like my food, when Shelby's already like, my food.
Also, because you picked the place, so you didn't want to be like, oh yeah, this is a bad place.
Shelby picked the place. I gave her 3 options, and she picked the place.
One of the options is veggie grill, by the way. Which I like veggie grill, and we didn't even have it while we were here. I mean, we weren't here for that long. Anyway, before we get into these comments, I think we should address last week's vlogs and the comments on that video, just the overall consensus, which is if you haven't seen that vlog and you have questions about more sustainable period products or menstrual cups or how to use them, different people's experience, that comment section is flooded with so many people's experiences, which was really cool to read from all of you. And if you would like more information on that sort of thing, would be great for you to read through too. Shout out to everybody who watched that video. I know it was a little TMI. We only got a couple comments that were like, this is disgusting, you took this too far. But we didn't show anything, so really we didn't take it too far. Still don't think I'm gonna switch to a menstrual cup permanently, but that's just my preference. You do you. So there were more people on that video sharing experiences and really no questions for us. So this is 2 vlogs ago. If you missed that vlog, it's where we talked about how the girls are destroying the garden. I think it was a pretty heavy garden vlog. So one of the questions is, how often do you water your garden? I haven't had much success with gardening my last 2 years. In Texas, it obviously is very, very hot. So we have an automatic watering system that comes on every morning. I think it runs for an hour every morning at 7. Anything that's not hooked up to that system outside of the beds, basically, I water every morning. And I try to water them also at night. Once we get into June and July, August, it will definitely have to be twice a day or things will die. Absolutely, they will die. Yeah, that's kind of the situation. But everywhere is different and every plants are different. Madison's like, because that's all on me. Where did we get our reusable AC filter? I got it from Home Depot when I did a partnership with them 2018, 2019. You can find them on Amazon. Probably still at hardware stores.
Just hop on the internet.
Yeah,
and
just Google it.
Just a Google search for like reusable AC filter.
What's the name of your indoor garden? That is called a garden with a Y. So GARDYN. And I think I have a permanent discount code with them. I know when they sponsored me a year or 2 ago, the discount code was $200 off, but I think my permanent one is $100 off. I'll link that below, but it's expensive. If it's not something you're fully invested in, don't do it. We love it. Honestly, we need to reset it when we get back home, but the kale that we planted the first time we planted anything in it is still growing.
It's funny because it's more of a decoration now at that point. It's the only thing I think we have going right now, but it's still good. We'll rip pieces off and give it to the girls and they eat it. Just little treats for them every now and then.
Yeah, we need to get more herbs and more greens now that they're impossible to grow outside.
Someone said, Tippy looks huge. How much does he/she weigh?
I was gonna say real quick, his name is Tip-E. A lot of people call him Tibby, and I just want to be clear, his name is Tip with a P.
Tippy's a boy. And then how much does he weigh? He's a huge cat. Like,
he's not huge.
I wish I had B-roll of like stretching him out so you could see like his little undercarriage and like see how long he is.
Oh, I miss him.
We actually were all sitting around once and had the exact same like, how much does Tippy weigh? He's huge. So, yeah, we picked him up and then we like weighed ourselves and then we put him down and then weighed ourselves again. And it was about a 15-pound difference. And so I'm just going to say he's 15 plus pounds because we know he's still been munching on everything he could find since then.
He doesn't seem like that big of a cat. Like, I've seen bigger cats, so to me he doesn't seem that big. I don't know, maybe he is. In comparison to some of Brittany's cats. Like, Alice and Esme are so tiny.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. He doesn't feel that big to me, but...
Also, our nephews came over to the house just to hang out. And they saw Tippy and they were like, oh my gosh, that cat, what's his name? And I told him Tippy, and they're like, I'm gonna call him Jumbo because he's huge, he's so big. And they walked around calling Tippy Jumbo their whole visit.
He's so cute. That's so mean. Okay, and then if you guys remember, this was last vlog. Isn't new digs usually for like a new place? What did you learn upon Googling it?
Most of the stuff that popped up said that new digs is used for a new place, but new digs can also be used for clothes. That was in the search results too. I think the consensus in my heart is going to be that I just don't use the term new digs anymore because it caused so much confusion for everyone involved
in the comments
that I'm just going to let it go. You know, I'm just not going to use it anymore. It's fine.
That was great.
Lay that to rest.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen the last 2 vlogs, this whole interaction is going to be confusing, so go watch them. Madison will link them for you. Those were kind of all the questions we had. Also, just to add real quick, this was a very impromptu, like, let's sit down and answer some questions. Madison didn't even bother to put her shirt on correctly, and she just rolled up her pajama pants.
It's 8:30 in the morning, and Shelby's like, yeah, we're doing this. I'm like, okay.
We're gonna wrap up the vlog. She's gonna edit it today, hopefully on the way to our next destination so we can get this up for you guys on Saturday. Oh yeah, we should give an update on our legs, huh?
Bye. my legs stopped tingling, I was really scared because it was a really weird feeling to have your legs continue to tingle hours after you got that done.
They're so smooth. I have not felt like this in so long. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't like it, honestly.
Oh.
I don't like having my legs exposed. I never realized how much my hair on my legs kept me warm.
Like the reason you don't want to, the reason I should.
That's true, but it's a huge difference. Like my blankets on my legs are gone. I could not get warm when I was sitting in that chair over there yesterday. Hope you enjoyed it. Let us know in the comments if you like shorter vlogs, longer vlogs, because our analytics say you like the
You can't
shorter
say
ones.
you like the longer ones and then not watch them all the way through.
Yeah, guys.
And the numbers don't lie. Just kidding. You don't have to watch anything. We're just trying to figure out what makes the most sense. Because filming so much and editing so much, if it's not what people are actually watching, doesn't really make much sense. Yeah.
I mean, if we're making 30-minute vlogs, I could give you all 2 vlogs, and if that's what y'all want. That's how you want to receive the information. I'm not gonna argue with that.
Anyway, until next time, catch you later, Battle Bees. What? Get up! You gotta turn it off.